The whispers had been there for months. Fans felt something more was happening between Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun. Something warm, something quiet, something real. And now, with newly surfaced vacation photos and subtle signs of unwavering support, the story everyone hoped for may finally be unfolding. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a moment from your favorite stars. Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun, the beloved on-screen pair from The King, Eternal Monarch, had always shared undeniable chemistry. But for those paying close attention, the connection between them didn't end when the cameras stopped rolling. Behind the polished smiles and award show appearances, a softer narrative was taking shape. One that fans were beginning to piece together from candid photos, subtle social media clues, and most recently, a quiet escape far from the spotlight. It began with a single photograph, grainy but powerful. A fan account posted a snap of two familiar silhouettes walking along a beach at sunset. The woman wore a loose white dress, the man in a casual linen shirt and shorts. At first glance, the image could have been anyone. But to the eagle-eyed community who'd followed Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun for years, the body language was unmistakable. The way she leaned into him, the way he guided her steps gently over the sand. It was them, and it was love. Just hours after that photo went viral, other pictures started surfacing. One showed the two seated at an outdoor cafe in what appeared to be the south of France. Kim Go-eun had her sunglasses on, sipping something from a glass while Lee Min-ho leaned over the table, listening intently, laughing at something she said. They looked at peace, completely unaware of the world watching. Or maybe they simply didn't care anymore. But this quiet vacation wasn't just a random escape. Insiders later revealed that Kim Go-eun had recently gone through a deeply emotional period, professionally and personally. Behind the scenes, she had turned down a major project due to exhaustion and was quietly grieving the recent passing of someone close to her family. Through it all, Lee Min-ho had been a constant. A source close to the actor shared anonymously. He's always checking in on her. Not publicly, but behind the scenes, sending her comfort food, flowers, and even flying to be near her without anyone knowing. In fact, when Kim Go-eun did appear briefly on a private podcast with a close friend, she didn't mention him by name, but her words said everything. "There's someone in my life," she said softly, "who reminds me that I don't have to be strong all the time. Someone who lets me rest and still sees me as worthy." The hosts didn't push for names, but fans didn't need one. Lee Min-ho's way of showing care has always been subtle. He's not one for loud declarations, but his actions speak volumes. Remember the time Kim Go-eun posted a picture of her dog on Instagram, and just minutes later, Lee Min-ho posted a photo with an identical dog plushie in the background? Coincidence? Fans didn't think so. Or how about the time they both posted photos from what appeared to be the same hiking trail? On the same day, but hours apart. Now it's beginning to look less like coincidence, and more like a trail of breadcrumbs they never meant to hide so well. Their recent vacation only added fuel to the fire. Another photo, taken by a fan from afar, showed Lee Min-ho helping Kim Go-eun put on a light cardigan as the evening wind picked up. The way his hands hovered protectively, the way her shoulders relaxed, it wasn't a rehearsed drama scene. It was two people in tune, sharing a quiet moment of care. But the most telling moment came from a seemingly innocent live stream. Lee Min-ho was interacting with fans, smiling and answering questions in his usual relaxed way. Someone asked him what made him happiest lately. He paused, looked down for a moment, and smiled. "Just being able to spend time with someone who understands me without words," he said. "That's enough." The internet exploded. Then came the real jaw-dropper. A few minutes later, while showing fans some of the souvenirs he had picked up during a recent trip, he casually held up a tiny painted seashell. "This one, she picked it," he said, before quickly moving on to the next item. But those few seconds were all fans needed. She, not a friend, not a sibling, not a stranger. She. The way he said it, gently with warmth, only deepened the mystery and the hope. Kim Go-eun, too, hasn't been shy about showing her soft side lately. In an interview promoting her recent drama, she was asked about what kind of partner she values most. Her answer? "Someone who doesn't need me to perform. Someone who's just happy with me being me." She smiled, looked away briefly, and added, "And maybe someone who makes me laugh every day." Viewers noticed her cheeks flushed, and that subtle sparkle in her eyes. Everyone wondered the same thing. Was she thinking of Lee Min-ho? When both actors returned to Seoul after the vacation, fans noted they were spotted arriving just a few hours apart at the same airport. And though they didn't walk out together, several media sources claim their luggage was tagged with the same destination prior to their return. If this isn't a love story written in the stars, it's at least a well-hidden chapter in a much larger romantic tale. Beyond the photos and subtle social media signals, there's something else keeping fans convinced: their natural compatibility. On screen, their dynamic is magnetic. Off-screen, their laughter is genuine. The behind-the-scenes footage from The King, Eternal Monarch, remains one of the most watched compilations on fan accounts, showcasing their constant teasing, whispered jokes, and playful glances. It's no wonder fans have coined them the real-life royal couple. And while both Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun have remained officially silent about their relationship status, maybe that's the point. Maybe the privacy is what's making it last. In an era where every move is dissected, maybe what they've found is too precious to expose fully. A few days ago, a tarot reading video went viral on TikTok, claiming to reveal insights about a famous Korean couple who met through a drama, remained close friends, and recently crossed the line into something deeper. The card spoke of quiet devotion, healing energy, and a possible long-term future that begins with friendship. The top comments were filled with one couple's name: Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun. As more photos and whispers continue to surface, fans are left in awe and in love with a romance that has bloomed not in grand declarations, but in the quiet corners of everyday life. From shared coffee mugs to seaside walks, from gentle glances to subtle Instagram overlaps, the love story of Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun is one of tenderness, respect, and deep understanding. And while the world waits for an official confirmation, many believe they don't need it. They've seen enough. The way he looks at her, the way she laughs near him, the way their paths keep crossing long after the director calls cut. That's not just friendship. That's fate. So whether they decide to step into the spotlight hand in hand or keep their love wrapped in mystery, one thing is certain: the world is watching, supporting, and cheering them on, one sweet, subtle moment at a time. Because in the end, love doesn't always need to be shouted from rooftops. Sometimes it's just a quiet walk on the beach, a laugh over coffee, or a seashell carried home in someone's pocket. And in the case of Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun, it's all of that and more. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates, deep dives, and sweet stories about your favorite stars. What do you think? Is their love real? Let us know in the comments below.